Alright guys, let's go through this opener. You see when it's installed? Photo eyes are looking good. It's connected. I gotta be kind of short in the video in here. But right now we have the red light of death. It's not doing anything. I don't know why. Push the button. Okay, we'll let it do this red light of death here. I'm messing that up for a second there. Alright, come on. 1, 2. I want to get into this programming. I want to get out of that. I'm not looking for a receiver. It's pushing the wrong button. Not bad. This is why I tell you guys though. I'm not saying Genie's got all this stuff worked out either. Okay, it's clicking. You can hear it clicking. It's clicking. All it's doing is clicking. All it's doing is clicking. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, there we go. Why you're not moving? Oh man. Alright, to be continued. Well, I think Genie's letting me down on this one, guys. Not that this one up here on my hat is much better, but I gotta call tech support. I unplugged it. I'm getting what I call it, the red light of death. You guys ever deal with the red light of death? That's what I call it. So I'll call tech support, see what they say. Maybe I'm overlooking something, and we'll go from there. Hopefully, if it's got any kind of problems, they'll just send me a whole new head unit. Gotta go. Phone's ringing. So here we are. Call tech support. And they said this opener, it could be the RPM sensor, it could be the motor, it could basically be all of it, I think. So he asked if I had parts. I said no. I said I normally just change out the head. So I'm gonna change out the head. I have to take it back to the shop and see what I can do from there. Let's take one more look at it before we go. I call it the red light of death, but he said if that long light's blinking like that, it's a force setting, or not force setting, it's like the RPM, it could be force, it could be the motor, it could be a lot of things. And one thing that's weird about this is it's clicking. These lights aren't lighting up. So, comment below, you tell me. Nothing. Just nothing. But, thank goodness, like I always preach, I don't see a rope. I don't know if we took the rope off or didn't put one in, or the guys here did it, but always put a side lock on there. Put your foot plate. Somebody took our cord down, or it came off. But, I got to run it manually. So, good thing we did what we need to. Yep. Definitely not real happy right now. Not happy that my LiftMaster, or I'm sorry, not a LiftMaster, you donkey. My Genie has let me down. Reminds me of the old Lowe's days. We had a lot of these that failed. I thought they probably got this fixed, and I get, you know, take it with a grain of salt. It could be just a fluke. But I gotta find a rope now. I gotta reorder an opener, which is whatever, $200, $300, $400. Then I gotta change it out. I gotta spend a bunch of time at the shop diagnosing it, figure out what's wrong with it, so I can get parts for it. Because guess what? Genie tells me. I asked the guy. I said, can you just send me a whole new head? And he goes, we don't send just the whole heads. Like that's forbidden, right? And you know, think about the situation I'm in, right? I'm not exclusively a Genie customer. I'm not exclusively a LiftMaster customer, right? This is normally what a contractor, look at all this metal and sharpness and moisture, and let me sit down for a second. Think about this for a minute. Normal technicians don't have spaces in their vehicle, and even if they do, they get damaged. It's like, imagine carrying around glass light bulbs. It was horrible. Horrible. They get smashed, they get broke, they get damaged, they get rust, they get corrosion. So when you have an inferior product, that's when you have the problem, right? You have the inferior product. Now look what it but the customer service basically says, oh, we don't send out heads. And he can't even tell me. He says it could be RPM, it could be motor. Oh my gosh. So what are you going to do? You're going to send me a part? You think I want to tear into that thing and try it and it doesn't work and then try it again on a ladder with a bobcat in the way? Or a skidster, I should say? Come on, let's be real. So what you should be doing, and I understand it's the bean counters. You probably can't. But realistically, you should be sending me a new head. Because this is going to cost me $200 to $300 to $400, right? That inconvenience is unacceptable. I mean, it's just not right. It's not right. So I know on that LiftMaster video, you guys were awesome. Love the feedback on that. That's great to hear about the commercial openers. And so I'd like to know, the guys experienced the red light of death through the Genies, and if that's been still current. So let me know. Comment below. I'd like to know. I'd like to hear, because this has been the first one I've had in a while. Now, I do have another customer that I heard that the opener, I think it's the same one. It's like the 3024, so there's that 4064 or whatever that model I just showed you. It's blowing the circuit breaker. I haven't heard back from him. I did tell him to run it on an extension cord, try that first to make sure it's not the electrical. But that could be also an issue too. Please, somebody make a good opener again. Please. I will pay the money. Anyways, I gotta get back to it. Well, on a good note, I did find a rope. I should have already been a rope on the door, but it's not. Okay, I should work. Goodbye, opener. Till another day. So, I just got off the phone. Just got off the phone with a really good customer. Really good customer. And I'm beside myself. We had a little, we just got downpoured. We got lots of rain downpoured also. We had a big storm just come through. I had to jump off a job. I was working on a gate. And luckily the one guy came out, one of the construction guys, and he's like, hey, I know you're looking that way, working on the gate. He's like, but look that way. And we did the turn of the heads, and it was like, holy moly. I said, it's gonna downpour. And it did. So we grabbed lunch, called it for right now. Sun's starting to come back out, which is nice. But there's a lot of water. Anyways, I got off the phone with this customer, right? I feel like I need a paper bag. Paper. So I'm just, the world's on fire. You all know that. And I can't believe we live in this world right now that we can't have products, that work. And we go, hey, this alternator that's been in a 1960 to a 1970 to a 1980 to a 2020 a car or opener, anything, a generator, whatever it is, works. We're going to keep building the same, and then we're going to make tweaks, right? And we build good quality stuff. I don't know where it's gone. I really don't. It just blows my mind that it feels like every year becomes a year where I have to become detective, right? Now, I learned this years ago, I feel like, with my stepdad. We had a Lawn Boy lawnmower. We ran the crap out of it. A 2-cycle Lawn Boy with a bag that used to hang off the side, and the thing would like tip all the time when it get heavy. That's how you knew it was full. It was tipping instead of being the bag that comes out the back like most modern ones. Anyways, that thing, we ran the crap out of it until it just rattled apart. I mean, it just finally died after 30 some years. My stepdad decided to go buy another one, right? It says it's a Lawn Boy. He went to the store. I think he bought it from Walmart. That was probably their first mistake. It's not the same thing anymore. And I'm getting sick of being lied to. I really am. I'm getting sick of being lied with stuff that has stickers, names on it, that are not the products or the quality that they used to be. Do you know that the John Deeres that you buy at like a Lowe's or Home Depot is not a John Deere that you buy from a dealer? Now, I can relate with that. Just like Chamberlain, right? The box stores sell Chamberlain, right? But we sell LiftMaster, you know, which we know there's a difference, right? Boys and girls, we know that. But anyways, I came in here for a second just to cool off, just to relax. Did I get off the phone with this customer? He's got a Genie opener. I believe it's the 3024 model. I don't remember if it's a screwdriver or not. I know it's on an 8-foot door, but 10 foot wide, 10 wide, 8 tall. Just installed. It might be just a year old right now. Might be. It's very close if it is. And he's been having this problem. He talked to me probably 2 or 3 months ago. And he said, Dave, he says, this opener, every time I use it, it pops the breaker. So my remedy, I told him, I said at the time, I said, you know, this is all brand new construction. I said, and mind you, there's 2 doors that are faced, you know, back to back here, whatever, side by side. And he said, the other one works just fine. He says, but the other one pops the breaker. Every time I hit it, he says, it pops the breaker. And I'm like, well, run it on an extension cord and at least try that, because sometimes it can be an electrical. We know that. And I just think it's odd, right? So anyways, he just called me. He's like, and bless his heart for doing this. He said, I changed out the batteries. You know, and this is a customer that does not need to do that. You know what I mean? Like, this is somebody that could be calling me nonstop saying, hey, it's not working, it's not working, it's not working. Come on, when are you going to do it? Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, he said that he figured out, though, if he puts one of those adapters on it, it would quit popping the breaker. One of those 2 prongs, you know, like the old school, like when you had the outlets, they don't have the 3 prongs, the ground. It only has the 2 prongs. He puts one of those adapters on it, then it works fine. So now I have to sit here and ponder, like, well, you know, he says, I think it's in the circuit board. He's like, I thought about changing out the circuit boards. And I'm like, stop. You're not doing all that. So now I got to order another opener, you know, and so maybe Genies aren't the way to go with residential. So I just can't believe this is where we're at. You know, this opener, I got this opener sitting up behind me. This opener has still been sitting in my garage because I took that opener out because it had a weird glitch. It wasn't even a year old yet. My buddy bought it. It's one of the box store ones. It's a Craftsman. I don't even know old. And the problem is that he said he's been dealing with it. It only happened, he said, ever since I installed this thing. He said it's always had this glitch to it after like 3 cycles. If you ran it 3 cycles, it would stop, lock up. He'd have to unpower it. So he was dealing with this thing for like a long time, and it's my fault. I pushed him off for a couple of years because, of course, he's my buddy. You know what I mean? So you gotta, you know, buddies get good prices if you wait. So, anyways, I'm just flabbergasted. I'm just flabbergasted that one over there has a problem. Now, on the defense of Genie, that one over there might have had a surge of some sort. I've seen more Genie have surge problems. Like if they have any kind of fluctuation in power, get zapped. They're done. Then I have LiftMaster for the most part. LiftMaster seem like they've always been a little tougher. Now, I can't say that with the new circuitry that they have because I haven't installed a ton of those. But I am just, you know, I already got 2 jobs in the same day. And it's just really coincidental. Like, how does that even happen? I got 2 jobs. That just seems really weird to me. That I both have Genie openers out there, and now they got problems. So that's what, $600 just in material? So, you know, like I said, probably got $1,000 just in now labor, probably getting close to $1,500. I just am flabbergasted by everything in this world right now that seems like it's just garbage. And I want to know where the quality's at. Where is the good stuff, man? It's not that I'm a cheapskate. I don't want to buy crap. I want good, hearty stuff. Anyways, that's my little rant. I'll let you guys know at some point, or probably really much to let you know, because I'm just going to swap the stuff out and it's going to work. Well, we hope. But anyways, this is just kind of to wrap up the whole video. So give me a thumbs up. Let me know what kind of openers you guys are using. I keep hearing the Marantec and the linears. I don't know. I'm not opposed to them if they actually do work, but I get funny feelings sometimes about the Marantecs. Linear just feel kind of cheap to me. And it's really hard. It's hard to beat LiftMaster. It really is, because LiftMaster gives you that lipstick on a pig. That's the problem. LiftMaster gives you a nice, metal case with the red. I mean, you hang that thing and it's like a Cadillac up there, right? It just looks beautiful. It's eye candy. And then you go with these other ones like Genie and Marantec and Lanier, and it's just like, oh, look at that piece of plastic up there. Looks nice. But if the inside's no good, it's like a car. If a car looks really cool and it's sweet, but it doesn't get you down the road, doesn't get you to the doctors, doesn't get your groceries, it does you no good. So anyways, I'm going to continue on. That was my little rant for today. Thanks for listening. Like I said, like, subscribe, thumbs up, comment below about what kind of openers you're using in the residential. I'd like to know, because we talked about the commercial, and I think maybe a Power Master might be the way to go for on that part. But on the residential, is there any other options? Is there any other options besides LiftMaster, Genie, Lanier, Marantec? What else do we have, boys and girls? What do we have? I want some options. And I just want it to work. Anyways, take care, guys. We'll see ya. Well, hello. And good morning to everybody. Hope everybody's doing well today. So, I get the lovely pleasure of doing free work today. I love when I get to do free work. I've probably already spent about, let's see here, probably about 20 minutes already this morning trying to get stuff ready. And then there's probably another 30 minutes at least of a little bit of prep work, getting the opener and stuff, and just figured out some of the details and whatnot. So that's the joys of when you have problems with openers. They have glitches in them. So we're going back to this job. They did say they had a power outage. One thing I do know is that Genies are more prone, at least they always have been in the past. Genie's been pretty good to us for a while. We just kind of had a unlucky spell. So I really don't know what to say about it. Like I said, I'm not against Genie right now, but Genie is known for some kind of weak circuit boards with power outages and whatnot. So we're gonna get this swapped out and make sure the customer's happy. Then I'll have to deal with afterwards the madness of finding parts for this thing, which is just lovely for all the time you spend into it. So we'll see you when we get to the job site there. All right, we're here. We're at the job. We made it. We have the opener in hand. The placement opener. Bring tools inside. Demand. Command. Taken. Can't make this stuff up. Just got here now. It's working. What am I supposed to do? The lights are on. It's moving. I'm gonna hook it up, see if it runs. Well, it's a miracle. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I didn't even have to change out the opener. It was harder bringing the truck and the trailer over here than it was actually performing the work. I hit the button, reconnected it, and voila, it works. Don't know how, don't know why. Now, you know what's the challenging part is now? Is now you have to sleep with this every night and wonder, is that thing gonna fail? Is it gonna fail tomorrow? Is it gonna fail next month? Was it my imagination? Did I make up things? I'm happy it's working. Don't get me wrong, but do I trust it? But what are you supposed to do when it's working? And it's doing totally opposite. I don't know. Time will tell. I guess we'll see. So it's just unbelievable that thing started working on its own. Just unbelievable. There you have it, folks. Working just fine. Anyways, so Dave, how do you feel about this situation? Well, I feel dazed and confused, to be honest. I feel happy and sad all in the same moment, which is the way I do feel. Because I don't know what to think about that opener. This is probably one of the first Genies. I got another one to go look at. That one I think is just doomed. That one's the one that's popping the breakers. Popping the breaker. Should be. And he's tried it on extension cord and it just doesn't work. But this situation, I am just not gonna lie. Feels very awkward. I wish, I don't know. You know, and it's one of those things, like, in a nutshell, I kind of want to change it out just so I don't have to worry about it, but I also don't want this thing sitting at my house, and I got to order parts, and I got to try to basically fudge with Genie and say, you know, like, oh, I think it's a circuit board, because I don't know now. I really don't know. I'm going to be chasing something I don't know. Oh well. Is the glass half full or is it half empty? I'm going to say it's half full today. That's what I'm going to go with. Alright, we shall carry on.